UFC Apex Woodley versus Burns. I almost predicted the entire main card winners correctly, but I had Woodley in the main event and he lost. But let's recap what happened. Tyron Woodley versus Gilbert Burns. Woodley got dropped and cut really early into the first round and got dominated for the rest of the round. It could have been a 10-8 round, honestly. After a great start by Burns, he continued to dominate through the later rounds and hurt Woodley again in round 4. His striking looked really good. When he was on the ground, he also looked really good, and overall, he looked well rounded. For someone who's grappling is top level, he kind of avoids being one dimensional by being confident on the feet. For someone who moved up in weight, he really filled into the weight class because he looked just as big as Woodley did. I have no idea what is going on with Woodley, to be honest. He always claims he isn't just a powerful overhand, but it seems he always throws it without any setup, and his arsenal seems to be lacking. He seems to have difficulty with versatile fighters, and at this level, with new fighters getting better and better each year, he can't keep winning like that. I don't know if it's a mental thing or something. Maybe it truly is a changing of the guard. Lagoy Ivanov versus Augusto Sakai. Man, these guys went to work. They both threw heavy stuff, but it seems Sakai's arsenal of weapons proved to be better than Ivanov's. The kicks were all the difference. Ivanov can throw some heat, but he can also take a punch really well, man. He took some really heavy stuff, but Sakai going to the body with the kicks really emptied his tank, and Augusto began to take the fight. That one scorecard 30-27, man, I just couldn't believe it. Augusto did hold the fence when he was being taken down that allowed him to stay up, but he didn't lose a point for it or anything, so he took the win by decision. Billy Quarantillo versus Spike Carla. Man, I love both these guys, and I knew it was going to be a bang of a fight. Both these guys literally fought to and through exhaustion. Spike came out the gate full throttle and just took it to Billy in the first round. He controlled him on the ground and didn't let him go. Billy did a good job defending his position. He's just so scrappy on both the ground and the feet. After the first, Billy began to slowly take over though. The second round was a bunch of back and forth, and it was such a close round, and in the end was a deciding factor. Billy would take his building momentum into the third and win that one convincingly as Spike began to fatigue. Spike started off like lightning but slowly began to fade. Although he was tired, he still continued to fight positions, man, and he's just so tough. I hated seeing these two paired up so early, man. Didn't want any of these guys to lose. But by the end, both these guys just threw everything at each other with whatever they had left in the tank. Billy wound up taking the unanimous decision. It was super close, but had it exactly as it was called. I think for both of them, this was the best possible outcome because Spike had the spotlight and now Billy took some of his shine, but now both are on people's radars. Roosevelt Roberts versus Brock Weaver. Man, Roosevelt Roberts came out as always. He looked really good. He has such crisp striking. Everything is thrown so precise, and because of that, it has some decent power. His long reach was a problem straight out the gate for Brock. Brock is a striker, but he looked like he didn't know how to get inside and find Roberts with his hands. Instead, he clinched up with Roberts, and he ended up getting taken down. The thing about Roosevelt Roberts on the ground is that when he's taken down by like stocky short fighters who know what they're doing, he gets kept there since he has a small frame for the division. But when he's taken down by lighter fighters or he ends up on top and is the one initiating, he looks really comfortable. His long, skinny arms make that guillotine super dangerous. He ended up getting Brock in a rear naked choke that left Brock nothing to do but tap. It was a great performance by Roosevelt Roberts. McKenzie Dern versus Hannah Cyphers. In Mackenzie Dern's second fight back since giving birth, she looked a lot better. I thought her path to victory would be on the ground, but not the way it played out. Hannah Cyphers came out, and honestly, she had the advantage early when they tied up. For some reason, she looked stronger than Dern, but Dern would take her down, and Cyphers would be able to stand up, but made the mistake of staying way too close, and Dern got a hold of her leg and put her into a nasty, nasty knee bar. Good win for Dern, but I have to say she's been looking rocky at moments, but this win, she can begin to build on it and make maybe a serious run for the belt. Alright, thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you thought of the fights and how'd your predictions go. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all for the Nunes fight. Take care.